This is the handheld sewing machine that we finally got in. Okay, I already got the the thread that I'm gonna use. This is what I'm gonna stitch here. So I'm probably gonna start from way back here just to make sure. Well, let me see. Way back here to make sure it gets it real well. Come all the way to the front, and then come over and do it again. Good double stitch. So since our last video, I did go ahead and put the more bolster on the sides. I put another bolster here on the seat, more support there. Put some on this side as well. So we'll see. After that, we'll get it all in. We'll install it. We'll finally install it in the car and see how they look. All right, guys. So I'll show you right after I'm done stitching how it looks. All right, so this is the driver's seat all done, ready to go in. Bolster it up a bit, like I said, on the passenger side, a lot on the driver's side, and then also here on the sides, right here. One thing that unfortunately happened was when I was taking this off, I didn't know how to take this thing off. So got a little tear right there, and a tear up there. You don't see it when it's like that. I'm gonna have to find a way to at least tape it up so it doesn't look that bad. But yeah, so they're ready to get put on my Civic. This is a passenger side. Passenger side didn't do anything to except just clean. All right, so I'll show you guys how it looks after I put it in. But yeah, it was oh, let me show you the stitching. So I did the stitching here. It's not the greatest, but it's a lot better than what it was. A lot better than what it was. Unfortunately, I had to do it all by hand because the stupid machine I bought broke. Probably should have known that it was going to be too thick for it. Oh well, you live and you learn. But overall, I'm happy. So we'll get those switched over. Okay, so I got the seats in, and I'll tell you guys what I did. I did a little different. There's this one guy that switched out his seats. Oh, there they are. There's one guy that switched out his seats from an Integra to his Civic, and he switched both rails on the bottom. So he switched just this rail down here on his. So anyway, yeah, this rail right here on his, and then this whole bracket on his. I'll show you on the other seats what I have. But what I did is, I don't know if you guys remember me telling you guys that I kind of lean toward this side a lot. So I catch myself doing it, and I know I do it, but I don't know, it's just a habit. But the way I did it was just switch this one out. So this one's the one that used to be in here. Just leave this one the same. It bolts right up. So what that did is, you can't tell, even looking at it live, you can't tell, but it raises this side up just enough. I want to say about an inch. So for me, it straightens my whole body out. So I like that. You know, if it gets too annoying, then I'll switch it. I still have the rails, but this one I did do it the way he did it. Switched just this rail down here. So this is from my EK, and then switch this whole bracket out over here, and that's also from the EK. So this one sits lower. I don't want to say lower. It sits even. But when I sit on that one, I could tell that one straightens myself out. So for me, that's fine. For me, I don't mind that. It's actually hopefully it gets rid of this little kink that I got in my back. But let me show you. So this is the passenger seat, and I took off just the rail that's on here. So this rail on the Integra seat. So this was on the Integra seat. Took that out. Put the one that was on here. Put that one on. It just bolted straight up. This one has the two bolts there. This one, obviously, the one I put on obviously just has one. Let me try to get it in there. So it's bolted on just like that without the one in the middle for the Integra seat. And then for this side, I took the whole bracket. So for this side, I took the whole bracket, and I put it on the Integra passenger seat. Now on this one, I took this whole bracket. This is a driver's seat. I took the whole bracket and put it on the passenger seat, but I left that alone. So let's see if you guys see if I'm explaining myself right. I hope I am. But I didn't take any of this off. I left this rail on, so it evens it for myself. It evens me out. But it wasn't that easy to do. That was going to be easier than what it was. Still came out pretty good. Really happy with the result. I mean, yeah. This video was... Alright, so here I was, I know I wasn't explaining it all that right. But basically what you do is you take both seat rails from your Civic seat, and you switch those out and put them to your new Integra seats, or whichever other seats you're using that are compatible, that you only have to switch out rails. But what I was trying to explain, what I did is I only switched out the right side rail on the driver's seat, and I left the old Integra rail on the right side on the driver's seat alone. So that's why I got that little inch or two of lift. Looks a lot cleaner if you spill stuff. That one has like coffee stains everywhere. So that'll do it for today's video, and I'll catch you on the next one. All right.